Collie, disappointing result this afternoon. You've gone down 3-2 away to Ryhope. Can I just get your thoughts on that defeat, please?
Just terrible game. Just never got started really until sort of the second half, and we sort of self out. But first 45 minutes, it's a pattern that we've had the last 4 games. And I'll quote Stockton, Penrith, Wickham, and today, where we've been behind in the game before. We've had to sort of react and try and salvage a game, and luckily we've salvaged stuff against Wickham, Penrith, and managed to overturn Stockton. But today it was like if it was just one game too far. We'll give ourselves far too much to do. It was 3-2. We played a lot better second half, but we didn't do enough. There's too many players today had a bad day at football, you know what I mean. It's legislate 1 or 2 having an off day. 8 or 9 a day just were well below par.
You had the lead twice in the first half through Michael Chilton. Just a word on him. I believe he goes in top place for goals this season. He's just phenomenal, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He keeps going, and if you give him a sniff, you've got more than half a chance of getting a goal. He's a great lad. He trains like a 17-year-old, and he just keeps going. And you know, I've had a conversation with Mickey last week, and I've told Mickey that we want him at the club next season, and he's prepared to stay with next year. And he's a massive part of Seaham Red Star. He's a good lad. He's a good goal scorer, and he's like evergreen for me. Age is just a number when you're as fit and as good as Mickey Chilton. You had 2 chances today, 2 goals, 100% strike rate, phenomenal.
I know you never like to pick out the match officials from a game, but they've cost you that with that 3rd goal. What was your view on that?
Well, it was our throw-in, and we've conceded from a passage of our play. Well, when I say that, we've given them a corner from a passage of our play. But I think everybody knows that it was never a corner. You know, when you get sort of 78 players around the referee saying that was never a corner, what you're playing at. Player reaction for me tells you everything. And when I say player reaction, I'm talking about players who are a sort of salt of the earth. You know, you Chris Bannon, he was distraught that he had to give a corner because it was clearly a goal kick. And from that passage of play and that decision, them have scored. And it's cost at least a point. But when if you want to dig a little bit deeper than that passage of play on sort of 40 minutes or whatever, we weren't good enough, and with decision making, what led to that decision wasn't good enough. You know, we're taking the throw in. We're conceding a corner from our throw in on the halfway line. That tells you everything you need to know.
It's Sunderland RC on Tuesday. You've got 2 games next week. So what are you hoping to achieve from these final 2 games of the season?
6 points. We need to. It's not about the fall, and we've had a fall today. Ryhope haven't won that game today. We've gifted them the game. So Tuesday we've got another derby. The term over 5-0 or something at home. So we'll be looking to obviously do better than that, and our focus goes straight to that. And we won 6 points from the last 2 games, and these players are more than capable of producing that, despite we've been sort of low squad numbers and low on morale at the minute after today. We're more than capable of going to Ryhope and giving them more than a game. So I just want a reaction. I just want to play the last 2 games like our 2 cup finals, and gives us some sort of base to go into the summer and start preparing for next season.